Teamwork to me is, just picking people up and working together to achieve a goal, to be there for somebody or even to pick somebody up and just push them through if there's a difficult task at hand. It's definitely something special to me. I never played in front of a crowd like this before, and the fans, they're cheering for you every day, and they cheer against the other team. So I feel like, Hilton Coliseum is more so of like a six man, in a sense. And I feel like every time I go out there, it's something special because I have a whole arena that's behind my back whenever I'm trying to do anything. I would say just energetic, the energy that they brings off, just off of just one layup, the energy that that when they cheer or anything like that, it just pumps me up every time, and just to hear them scream and yell and cheer the way they do it just brings energy to us, me and my teammates. One of my teammates, one of the teammates that I talk to the most are Melvin. And some of the advice he's given me is to always keep my head up. He always gives me tips because I always try to mimic my game, the way he has last year, and being on the glass and playing defense. So he gives me tips about keeping my head up if things don't go my way, and to always play hard and play through adversity because he tells me in every game you're not going to get your way. So to just play as hard as you can and push through it, it's always going to come to you in the end of the game. Yeah. When I was younger, my brother used to always speak to me. My brother being a football player, he always thought physical way was the best way to go in any type of sport. So he used to tell me every time I had an injury or if I was hurt, he used to always tell me, pain is weakness, just leaving the body. So whenever I would have an injury in a game or anything, I would just think of me just becoming stronger. So I would always try to play through it. The most inspirational has to be definitely my brother. I always looked up to him, and he plays sports just like I did. He plays football and I play basketball. So we have this little rivalry going. I should always try to be better than him, and he's trying to be better than me. So, everything he does, I just try to one-up it, and I try to just apply everything that he does in his sport to what I do in mine. So he always talks to me and, helps motivate me in everything that I do. So just looking up to him and the things that he does and things he's accomplished is definitely probably the biggest role model in my life. Game day is exciting. It's indescribable. I've never been in any arena like Hilton before with our fans and everything. So game day to me is just another chance for us to come together as a team and just play hard, and do everything that we've been doing in practice, off season, summer. So game day to me is just another chance to just show what we could do. I say the most fun is probably been the practices. As much as I am competitive, I've never been around a group of people that are as competitive as I am. And I have such a competitive nature that I don't like losing by any means necessary. To have 10, 11 other guys on my team that have that same fire that I do when it comes to losing. Practices every day are a battle. And to just go out and battle every day and play against them, that's probably the most exciting thing I could do. Nonstop, hard playing and just that toughness that they bring out of me and I bring out of them. That's probably the most exciting thing for me so far. Nobody wants to be the last guy or the weakest link. So to try to build yourself up so you can become an important piece on this team, that's more motivation than anything. I want to be able to be the guy that brings something to the table and that can help my teammates out in my own way and let them help me out too. That be coachable and helping being managed and everything. So for me, it's most important, part of, in my opinion, is just to find my role. At times I find myself getting down when things don't go my way. So he always, finds the right words to always tell me to, play, keep your head up, or just to keep shooting, or keep defending, or keep rebounding if things aren't going, because he's the one to tell me that he's had adversity in his life also. So for me to just keep my head up and keep doing what I have to do because the game will come in any way. I definitely think my strength is energy and defense. And I love to rebound. I think that if my role on the team is to bring energy to my teammates and defend against best players if needed and rebound and get my teammates extra shots, then I accept that role every night proudly because I think I'm a high energy guy, and to bring the energy onto the court would be fine with me, just so my other team can get a rhythm too. When I step on the court, I try to be the best player I could be. When I step on the court, I try to be the guy that helps bring this energy to the team. I want everybody to feel the energy that I bring and bring up their intensity. I want to be the guy that in a way puts a battery in everybody's back so they could become the best they could be because they see me playing as hard as I can play. I would love to be the guy that gives it his all every night, and if I have to dive on the floor, get floor burn or whatever it takes to get a win, I would be that guy. My brother once wore that in high school, and he used to always call himself Deuce Deuce every time he ever got a touch on the football field. So I wanted to switch it up in my junior college. I wore number 24, so I tried to switch it up to 22. And I have a very good friend, and their favorite number is 22, so I wear it for my friend and my brother. Basketball has definitely taught me to be more so competitive in finishing a job. I've always learned through basketball to work through anything. You know, given a tough task, I feel like I can work through any tough task because of what basketball has taught me. It's always taught me to push through things and to even work with people that I never thought I could work with. Not everybody on your team is going to be a friend or easy to work with, but in life you're going to have to work with whoever you have to get a job done, and that's what coming together is. And I feel like basketball's taught me teamwork and even leadership to get something done if I really needed to. I am Dustin Hogue, and I play for Iowa State.